Today is Wednesday, Parashat Noach. We're learning the Halakha Pesukah from Chok, Leisrael. The first Halakha here has to do with not shaving with a razor, the beard with a razor. That's a Isur Minat Torah. And it says here, Peot HaZakan, the corners of the beard, and Chamisha, there are 5 areas in the beard, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these 5 areas are each has a restriction from shaving with a razor. So if a person shaves his beard with a razor, is transgressing 5 times the transgression of not to shave the 5 corners of the beard by using a razor. You can use an electric machine, one that doesn't go all the way to the root of the hair, because the razor goes very close to the skin. And the electric shavers, some of them are so close that would be comparable to a razor, but many of them are acceptable in the sense where they clip the hair not close to the root, but rather a little bit higher than the surface of the face, and that would be allowed. But to use a razor, that would be asur, and it's 5 isurim in terms of just one beard because of the 5 corners. So that was the first halakha for today. The second one, צריך להיזהר שלא ידור שום דבר, ואפילו צדקה אין טוב לדור, אלא אם ישנו בידו ייתן מיד. So he says here, a person has to be very careful not to make any vow, not even concerning making a pledge for charity, because it's not good to make a vow, to make a pledge and not pay it. But if you have the funds available, you can make a pledge, but then you should pay it right away. You can make the tzedakah and make a commitment for tzedakah, for charity, but lo ya'ahel leshan lemo, it says in the Torah, do not be late in paying your vows. As soon as possible. A person makes a pledge on Shabbat, let's say, for a mitzvah, Motzai Shabbat, Saturday night or Sunday morning, should already pay that pledge. Today we can do it also online, which makes it very efficient and quick, so that pledge is paid off as soon as possible, because it's a serious and grave thing to have a pledge made and not to pay it, or to take a long time to make payment on it. Kol ish Yisrael chayav b'talmud Torah. Every Jewish person, every man of Israel, it says here, is obligated to study Torah. Ben ani, ben ashir, whether he's poor or wealthy, ben shalem begufo, ben ba'al yisurim, whether he's healthy or he's afflicted, he's ill, ben bachur, ben zaken, whether he's old or young, whether afilu aniya machazev tahim, even if he goes door to door to collect charity, afilu ba'al isha bani, even if he's married and has children and they need his attention, still chayav likvoa lo zman letalmud Torah. He's obligated to set aside time and to establish himself a time for learning Torah. Bayom ubalayla, in the daytime and at night. Shene'emar, like the pasuk says, ve'agita bo yomam balayla, you shall meditate in it, you shall contemplate it day and night, to be involved in learning of Torah. So a person should set aside, even if it's a few minutes every morning, a few minutes every night, and you fulfill this pasuk of day, time, and night time to be involved in learning Torah. And this year, nobody has an excuse, so to speak. Cannot say, a person has his attention on so many different things. He's a businessman, he doesn't have time, he has a family, he's got, there's many justifications sometimes, but the idea is to make sure that you set aside time every day, morning and evening, of learning Torah. Ad ematay chayav lilmod? If you ask the question, until one is obligated to study Torah, and the answer is ad yom moto, until the day of his death. The final statement here of the Halakha Pesukah, תחילת דינו של אדם על תלמוד תורה, ואחר כך על מעשיו. Says the beginning of a person's judgment after he passes away in Shamayim, his number 1 question is about study of Torah. Did you set aside time for learning Torah? And only afterwards he's judged concerning his other actions. So this was the Halakha Pesukah for today. And by the way, this Dvar Torah that we just gave right now, that you're able to hear from home, it could definitely qualify as time of learning Torah. And that would be one of the times, let's say. So you set aside time in the morning and time in the evening, and that's a mitzvah and actually a privilege that Hashem gave us the gift of Torah for each to enjoy the inspiration of words of Torah. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.